I'm losing the line of the gown right here. I want this to move with you. It should be like a second skin, not like a shell. All right. Okay, this is good. I don't want to accessorize this too much. I want every eye in the house to be drawn to this design. Okay, ladies, that should do it. I'll send these requests down to the fitting room. Thank you very much. That'll be all. I'll see you at the dress rehearsal.
Hi, Dad. You're looking a little rough around the edges.
Oh, it's just a headache.
I just came by to check on this seating chart here. How did it go last night?
Last night?
Yeah, dinner with Mom. Dad?
I didn't make it to dinner.
You didn't?
No. I feel awful about it, but something came up.
What? What came up?
Well, Sheila stopped by with a bottle of wine, and I had a glass, and we started talking, and I lost track of time.
You missed dinner because you were talking?
Well, we weren't exactly just talking.
Dad, that's not like you.
Well, look, I'm not particularly proud of myself, but these things happen.
Is that what you told Mom? These things happen?
No.
What did you tell her?
Well, I haven't spoken to her yet.
You never called and canceled your plans?
Look, I know that my behavior last night was inexcusable. The fact is, I've been trying to catch up with her all morning. She hasn't been in her office.
Mission accomplished. Oh, you beautiful magic powder. You swept Eric right into my arms. Just a little of this in his drink and he was all mine. Couldn't resist my charms. Not with this magic love potion. Aphrodisiac. That's exactly what this is. A bottle of passion. Sure knocks Stephanie off her uppity know-it-all wagon. He wasn't even interested in her dinner. Wasn't interested in anything but me. Oh, we are going to get married. Oh, is Stephanie out of the picture? There's nothing standing in our way. Stephanie, would you be kind enough to close the door? Why? Because I'd like to talk to you privately. Go on. We have a number of requisitions for equipment for the physical fitness center. Is there a problem? Well, do you really think that we should spend this much money, the company that is, based just on the recommendation of the company nurse? Eric trusts my judgment. I'm handling this, not Eric. This has nothing to do with the requisition form, does it? It doesn't? Oh, no. You've not approved of my relationship with Eric from the beginning. You made that perfectly clear. Well, let me make something else perfectly clear. You're not married to Eric yet. Until something like that happens, you're just another employee. Please remember that. I assume you talked to him this morning? No, I haven't. Why do you ask? I just thought... Never mind, it's not that important. Well, it seemed to be important a second ago. It certainly couldn't have anything to do with last night, could it? What about last night? I had dinner plans with Eric. Yes, I know he told me. He didn't show up for those dinner plans, and I have to assume that you had something to do with that. Me? Don't be coy with me, Sheila. I'll find out the truth sooner or later. I'll find out if Eric was with you or if he wasn't with you. Well, yes, Stephanie. Eric was with me last evening.
Do you know how long Mother waited for you last night?
Thorne, I wish I had a better explanation, but I don't.
Dad, I don't think talking to Sheila is much of an excuse at all.
Well, look, I can't explain it. I just couldn't leave her. I was totally captivated by her.
So much so that you couldn't keep a previous engagement?
I was entranced by everything about her. Her hair, her eyes, everything. I had never been that attracted to any other woman.
Dad, do you realize how ridiculous this sounds?
Oh, it's far from ridiculous, Thor. It was very, very intense. That's the only way I can describe it, really. Sheila moved me so much last night I could think of nothing else but being with her.
I knew it. You were with Eric.
Yes, I was.
What did you do, seduce him?
What are you talking about?
Eric would never have just stood me up.
Well, you think I talked him out of joining you for dinner?
That's about what I'm saying.
Well, it's not true. In fact, I reminded Eric 3 or 4 times while we were together.
You know, Sheila, I don't buy a word of what you're saying because I know Eric. He is not rude.
You know, maybe you don't know Eric as well as you think you do, Stephanie.
Look, Dad, I understand that this relationship with Sheila is very new, it's very exciting, and yes, you're going to get carried away, but frankly, I do think your timing stinks.
Look, I said I was wrong. Now stop this, all right?
No, I'm just trying to impress upon you how important this dinner was to Mother.
All right, I'll try her again.
Wait, what are you going to tell her?
I'm going to tell her the truth.
You're going to say everything that you said to me? Dad, I don't think that's the way to go.
You don't think I should tell her the truth?
If you told her you missed dinner last night because you couldn't tear yourself away from Sheila, you would be setting off World War III around here.
I know my husband very well. And I know all about girls like you.
Women like me?
No, girls like you. Cheap, manipulative, cunning. You'll do anything that you have to get what you want.
Oh, I didn't have to do anything to get Eric to stay with me last night. He wanted to.
Why?
I'm not going to get into that with you.
I asked you a question, Sheila.
And you're not going to like the answer.
I want you to give me the answer.
Okay, fine. But you know I didn't want to do this. I asked him over and over again to leave.
I've already heard that part. What's the rest?
He didn't want to leave. He was too into me.
Into you.
He couldn't keep his hands off me, Stephanie. He couldn't stop touching me. He couldn't get enough of me. I don't know how else to put it. I know it sounds like I'm boasting. But Eric asked me to marry him for a reason. And I think last night proved that beyond a shadow of a doubt.